Okay, let's unpack this.
Right.
For ages, it feels like the story we tell ourselves about, young people and technology has been pretty set. Screens bad, outdoors good.
Yeah, that's the standard narrative, isn't it?
Totally. We're constantly hearing about screen time, sedentary habits, and how tough it is to get kids moving.
Yeah.
It often paints this picture where modern tech is sort of the enemy,
Mhm.
pulling us inside, away from any kind of active pursuit.
Right way from movement.
But what if a piece of technology, one that many might even think makes things easier, was actually being championed as like a true game changer for health?
That's a fascinating twist on the usual story.
Now, someone who absolutely loves getting around on my bike, I mean, just the sheer joy of it, right?
Right.
Long ride, quick commute, exploring.
Sure, the freedom of it.
Exactly. So this particular headline, it grabbed my attention immediately. My first thought was, really? Electric bikes?
Because it seems counterintuitive to effort, maybe.
Yeah. For me, cycling is all about that, that pure, unassisted effort, feeling every pedal stroke. So the idea of a motor helping you along,
Hmm.
being a health revolution for anyone, let alone teenagers, was just, well, incredibly intriguing.
It definitely flips the script.
It totally flips the script on what I, and probably many of you listening, perceive as exercise.
And that's precisely why we're doing a deep dive into it today.
Hmm.
We're looking at a recent piece from Electric,
Okay.
which is a pretty well-regarded publication in the electric vehicle space.
Right.
And the article is provocatively titled, Electric Bikes, Teen Health Revolution.
Wow.
And it
Yeah.
makes a very bold, almost counterintuitive statement claiming, and I'm quoting directly here,
Go on.
that electric bikes might just be the healthiest thing to ever happen to teenagers.
The healthiest thing to ever happen.
That's what it says.
That's a powerful claim, isn't it? Healthiest thing and revolution. Those are not small words.
Not at all. They immediately suggest something monumental.
So, our mission for this deep dive is to really explore the implications of such a strong statement. We want to peel back the layers and dissect exactly why an electric bike,
Something with assistance.
right, something often seen as reducing effort, could possibly be considered such a profound health breakthrough for young people. It forces us to challenge so many of our, deeply held assumptions about what effective physical activity even is.
It really does.
Yeah,
And that's why it's worth a closer look.
absolutely.
The immediate tension here, the central question Electric is pushing us to consider is,
Hmm.
how can something that offers electric assistance, something that inherently makes physical effort easier, be labeled as potentially the healthiest thing,
Yeah.
especially for a demographic that's often struggling with physical activity and, screen time?
Right, because our societal understanding of exercise has long been about maximum exertion, hasn't it?
Exactly. Sweat, strain, pushing past your limits. That's the image.
Yeah.
The very notion that a tool designed to assist you could be more broadly beneficial than pure unassisted effort. Well, it goes against so much conventional wisdom.
It challenges the idea that unless you're panting and drenched, you're not really getting the benefit.
Precisely. Electric's argument, implicitly anyway, is that the form of effort might be less important than the act of consistent engagement and accessibility.
That's a fundamental reframe. So it's not about pushing to exhaustion every single time. Then what is the real revolution here?
Good question.
What does health revolution truly mean if it's not just about breaking a sweat? It suggests we're talking about more than just a small improvement.
Right, it implies a big shift.
It's a significant transformative shift in how we approach or achieve health for teens.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it implies a fundamental rethinking of what counts as beneficial physical activity, especially for young people.
Okay.
The article is suggesting that maybe traditional metrics or approaches just aren't working for a lot of teens today. The key to this revolution, as Electric seems to see it, isn't about pushing teens to perform like athletes. Instead, it's about activity accessibility and effort threshold reduction. E-bikes lower that threshold.
Ah.
They make daily, consistent activity achievable and, crucially, enjoyable.
Enjoyable, right. That's key.
It means maximizing the total accumulated activity over time. Even if individual rides are less intense, the consistency adds up.
So more overall movement, even if it feels easier each time.
Yes, which can have a more profound, widespread impact than, say, sporadic high-intensity workouts that might only appeal to a small group who are already active.
So it's about making movement attractive and weaving it into daily life rather than it feeling like this separate, strenuous chore you have to do.
Exactly.
Could a seemingly convenient technology actually unlock more overall activity and well-being than a more traditional push-yourself approach?
That seems to be the argument.
It completely flips the script on what we often preach about hard work and effort, suggesting ease of access might be the real catalyst here.
Precisely.
Mm.
And it's important to clarify the kind of e-bike electric is likely talking about here.
Okay, yeah, good point.
We're generally not talking about mopeds or scooters where you just twist a throttle and go, no effort needed.
Right.
The focus is mostly on pedal assist e-bikes,
Pedal assist. Okay.
which means the electric motor only kicks in when you're actually pedaling.
So you still have to do the work.
You absolutely still have to do the work. It just augments your own effort.
Yeah.
Think of it like a gentle tailwind
Yeah.
that flattens hills and kind of shrinks distances, but you are definitely getting a workout.
That distinction is crucial, isn't it?
It is, because it ensures physical engagement is still central to the whole thing.
Right.
It makes cycling less daunting. It turns what could be a struggle into something enjoyable.
And that dramatically increases the chance you'll actually keep doing it.
Exactly. Continued participation.
That makes a lot of sense because, speaking as a cyclist myself, I know those moments where a hill just looks massive. Or the thought of a long ride after a tiring day is enough to just, keep you on the couch.
We've all been there.
Yeah. So if an e-bike removes that mental and physical barrier, I can absolutely see how it opens things up.
It lowers the barrier to entry, essentially.
Now, let's drill down into the specific target of this claim. Teenagers. Why did electric focus specifically on this age group?
Right.
What unique barriers to traditional physical activity might e-bikes overcome for them in particular?
Well, teens face a whole cascade of pressures, don't they?
For sure. Academic demands, social stuff, the pull of digital entertainment.
And often just sheer distance between home, school, friends' houses, places they hang out.
Yeah, logistics.
Electric really zeroes in on teenagers because they represent this critical demographic where activity levels are often dropping off and sedentary habits are unfortunately on the rise.
Okay.
So think about a teen who lives, say, several miles from school or a friend house or the park. That distance might feel impossible on a regular bike.
Yeah, daunting.
They might also worry about arriving too sweaty or tired or out of breath.
Especially if their friends aren't super athletic, maybe. The social aspect.
Exactly. The social aspect is huge. An e-bike dramatically reduces that physical and social barrier.
Okay.
It makes longer commutes suddenly feasible. It opens up more recreational options. And it allows them to keep pace with friends who might be stronger riders without feeling, left behind or embarrassed.
So it's not just about getting from A to B. It's about reducing the perceived effort and maybe the arrival sweat factor.
Yes, those are massive hurdles for image-conscious teens.
Absolutely.
Electric's argument, essentially, is that e-bikes can turn passive transportation, like getting driven everywhere or taking the bus, into active transportation.
Right, replacing sitting with pedaling.
And it also makes carrying things easier. A backpack full of books, maybe some groceries. It integrates cycling into daily chores and routines, which cumulatively adds to overall activity levels. It's about removing friction.
Making the active choice the easier and more appealing choice for them.
That's the goal. When movement feels less like a chore and more like this liberating way to get around,
Yeah, freedom and fun.
teens are just far more likely to embrace it consistently.
That's a powerful idea. Transforming something that feels like an obligation into something that feels like independence.
Indeed. And when we consider the broader context of modern youth lifestyles, pervasive screen time, declining active transport,
Yeah.
a tool like an e-bike fits in surprisingly well. It's not just about getting them to pedal, it's about getting them to go.
Go explore, go socialize.
Exactly. Explore their neighborhoods, socialize actively, gain independence, all while still engaging their bodies. It bridges that gap between their desire for autonomy and the physical demands of getting around. Travel becomes an active part of their day.
And you have to think that getting outside, moving more, probably has mental health benefits too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Reducing stress, improving well-being. Just being outdoors and moving can make a huge difference.
It just shows how sometimes, even for someone like me who just genuinely enjoys, getting around on two wheels, appreciating the simple act of cycling.
Right.
The simplest tools, when reimagined with a bit of modern tech, can have this really profound and surprising impact.
It's a great example of innovation leading to unexpected places.
It's a powerful reminder that innovation can lead to unexpected benefits, even in areas we thought were kind of settled. And the very existence of such a strong claim, coming from a reputable source like electric.
Yeah, they wouldn't say it lightly.
It suggests there's a compelling argument underneath. They wouldn't make such a definitive statement without some solid reasoning. It makes you ask, what new way of thinking is emerging here?
That's a paradigm shift.
Exactly. So we've really gone deep into this fascinating idea today.
Yeah.
The potential of electric bikes to truly revolutionize teen health, as Electric boldly put it. It's a surprising claim, maybe even provocative, because it challenges our traditional views on effort, exercise, and technology's role in our health.
It definitely moves the conversation away from exercise as punishment, perhaps.
Yeah, towards activity as integration, something like that.
And this raises an important question, I think, for you listening. In a world where technology often pulls us indoors into sedentary habits,
Right.
could innovative uses of that same technology, like the e-bike, actually be the very thing that helps bridge the gap between digital life and real-world healthy activity?
That's a really interesting thought to chew on.
It forces us to think beyond the obvious, doesn't it? Consider how tools, used thoughtfully, can enhance our lives in unexpected ways, especially for younger generations.
So what does this all mean for you? Perhaps it's a powerful reminder to look beyond your first impressions and consider the unexpected benefits of new innovations. Maybe it encourages you to think about how technology, rather than just being a problem for physical activity, could actually be used as a powerful enabler of a healthier, more active lifestyle, especially for young people navigating this hyper-connected world.
Finding the positive applications.
Exactly, finding those positive applications. Well, if you found this deep dive intriguing, remember to give us a like.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
And subscribe to the channel to get more insights like this delivered right to you.
We appreciate it.
We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.